Hello, it's I guess technically day 2 of being on the program. For maybe once in my life, I'm happy, I'm excited to step on the scale tomorrow and just see how, the last 2 days have paid off in a little way. So that's really a good feeling. To just not be afraid to do that and to be confident in the effort that I'm putting in each day, to have good results. So I'm excited. So feeling good, feeling hopeful. I took my kind of day 1 photos yesterday, and that was rough. It's hard to see yourself and just come to grips with kind of this hole that I've dug for myself. But what's making me feel happy and excited and proud of myself is that was my last day looking like that, and it will only get better from here. So that is really exciting and really positive, and just feeling proud of myself today that despite all of the things that I could like tell myself are excuses, I pushed through anyways, and I did it anyways, and feeling really proud of myself for that. So that is a good thing. But anyway, I'll keep you guys updated. Onto the hills. Bye. Hi, my name's McKenzie. I'll be 30 this year, and I'm a mom of 2, and I am 10 days, a little past 10 days into my weight loss journey with James. And so far it's been a really good experience. It's definitely been difficult already, but surprisingly not in the ways that I thought. During the first 10 days, we took a trip to go see some of our friends, and I had gotten into really good habits of like exercising and eating the way that I should be, and then we pretty quickly went on this trip. The social aspect of it was probably the most difficult. This is a new lifestyle that just in the first couple of days I've seen really good results from. So it was tough to go on the trip and have these social pressures that were kind of outside the routine I had already formed, and try to like figure out how to make that work. And that was really hard. But definitely worth it. It was hard the first like day and a half, and then I kind of pulled it together and got it a little more figured out. But I think it also just showed like this is a journey. It's not meant to be win after win after win, and have no slip-ups or have no mistakes made. Like, that's how we learn. And I think that's been the other reality check for me, is just like it's gonna take a little bit of time, but also not nearly as long as it would in the other ways that I was trying. So just some perspective for myself. So that's been great. And then the other big takeaway I feel like I've had is just that the first 30 days are meant to form the habit. So even when my body might not react the way that I hoped, just staying consistent with those habits is still key. Staying within, the habit that we're forming, as far as eating the meals that you're supposed to be eating consistently and doing your exercises consistently. With women, it can be really tough when our hormones are kind of working against us at times, but again, just staying in the habit. So that's a takeaway that I've had over the last couple of days as well. So I'm really looking forward to continuing and just seeing where the rest of these 30 days takes me. So here's to the next 10 days, and thanks. Hi guys, my name is McKenzie Harrington. I am a mom of 2, and my husband and I have been married for almost 9 years. I am about a month in working with James, but this is a little bit about me. I was raised in kind of a southern home as far as cooking and eating goes, so life is kind of centered around food and when you're eating next. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. So, you know, as an adult, that's been kind of a hard thing to disassociate and just learn that to have a better relationship with food. So that's something that I've really loved working on as James and I have worked together. Just understanding food in a new way has helped me a ton. I guess just a little bit about my story and my journey and why I'm here doing this. Obviously I have 2 kids, but even before that I struggled with weight. It wasn't until I was probably, I don't know, 22-ish, but when I started moving into more of like the corporate world, that brought a lot of stress, and obviously with my background, like with just my relationship with food and eating, I started to kind of overeat a lot, and was not making good choices with food. Lots of like fast food, lots of like easy, quick meals. Life was busy. I didn't think I had time, and all of these things. That was before kids, which I laugh at now, like, you didn't have time? Okay, you had no children. Anyways, but just adapting to that stress was really difficult for me, and I started putting on a lot of weight really fast, and it just kind of never like went away, and I never really like tried super hard to like work on my weight. And then, you know, with pregnancy and having children, like your weight just fluctuates a ton, and it kind of just felt like, what's the point? I was technically healthy enough to like get pregnant and, you know, give birth and all that stuff, but my body wasn't healthy even doing those things. So now, you know, 2 kids later, I have a 4-year-old and almost 2-year-old, and it just felt like time. I didn't have energy to play with my kids. I felt like time or anything like that to, you know, kind of do better with food and exercise and stuff like that. But I was also the heaviest I had ever been, and that didn't feel good to kind of almost be limited by my body. I'm not even 30 yet, and I felt like I just couldn't. Like, I couldn't keep up with life. I couldn't keep up with my full-time job. I couldn't keep up with, you know, them and just all of these energy demands on my body just for my normal life. And I also just wasn't confident in my body, not confident in, you know, how my body looked, how my body felt. And I was done. I was over it. I had looked into different things over the last couple of years. I had tried things like keto. I had started more recently. We had kind of been doing like Mediterranean style eating, just like less red meats and stuff like that. And just trying to be healthier, but not really like understanding how to be healthier and what that exactly meant and what I needed to do to change my body and change how I felt every day. So I started working with James, and we had our consultation call, and it was great. What I really love about James and working he's very supportive, he's very encouraging, and there's not a judgment there at all. And I feel like, especially with women and moms, there's a lot of guilt associated with kind of how we take care of ourselves, but also how we take care of our kids. And it can feel like a very doing better, feeling better, stuff like that can either be like super judgmental, or it's super like, no, it's fine, like you're okay, you're doing great. And like, while that's encouraging, it's not helpful, because at least not for me, that's how I felt. Like, my body is not okay. Like, I do not feel good. I do not like how I feel. I do not like how I look. So no, it's not really okay. I'm not okay. And while that sentiment is good, it just didn't feel right for me anymore. And so I wanted that to feel right. Feel like, yeah, like I am doing it. Like, I am doing well, and I do feel good, and I do look good, and I am trying. But with James, like, it's never that judgment side either, where it's like, come on, like, you're not doing good enough, or like, you know, stop making excuses, like all of these things. The first time I trained with James, like did a workout with James, I was like sitting on the floor trying to stretch, and my kids were just like piling on me the whole time. And it was a little bit frustrating, but James was so nice about it, and he talked to them and said hi, and like, it was just really encouraging, and has been so encouraging ever since. Anyway, I hope you guys will stick around to see the rest of my journey, and if you're thinking about doing this, it will change your life. So I work at Chick-fil-A. This is the same uniform that I started with back in December. I started my weight loss journey in May, but this is the same one I've had since the beginning. So I'm going to show you guys. So from May till today, I've lost 42 pounds. So this is how much is in my pants. This is how loose they are from the side here.
Bye, Mom.
And then the legs of these pants are like super. What are you doing, buddy? Look how loose these are. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then the shirt, like, it's so like, I could almost fit two of me. Hi guys, it's me, McKenzie. It is day 83 of the Winner Lifestyle program, and I'm officially down 50 pounds, which blows my mind. I've definitely been putting in the work, but the results have been crazy, like so crazy. And I'm so proud of myself for getting to this point. And this is just phase one. I still have things to work on, goals that I've set for myself that I'm working on with James through the program, and I can't wait to see where I end up. And what's even more exciting about it is that I've learned the tools that I need to maintain these results, to maintain my weight for the rest of my life, and that makes me feel so confident and so proud and so hopeful in what's to come after this. This is a huge milestone, and I'm definitely celebrating it, but also looking forward to what's to come. It's been awesome just to see how much support I've had from friends, family, people that love me, that are excited for me and have, made supportive and really nice comments just about my progress. And it just feels really good. It feels really good. I finally feel good in my body for the first time in a lot of years. The day before I met with James for the first time, it was Mother's Day, and I did not feel good in my body at all. I felt exhausted. I felt tired. I felt stressed. I felt like I hated how I looked. And now here I am on day 83, and I
am having to buy all new clothes. I just bought these like 2 days ago, and they're 4 sizes smaller than the pant size that I started in, which is crazy. I've noticed big changes in my body, which is really exciting. It's fun to shop for new clothes that fit you. Orange pocket's cute. Anyway, and yeah, I just feel like I have a whole new life from not even 3 months ago, which is just really, really cool. As a mom of 2 and an employee and a student and a wife, all the things, I don't have time to waste on things that don't work. So just learning about this program, learning about all the tools that I need to manage my weight has been literally life-changing. It has changed my life. And it's been so liberating and freeing to just know that I'll know this forever and I can keep these results for as long as I'm working at it. And I just think about how much progress I've made even from when I started, and it just blows my mind. I used to be someone that didn't think I could push myself any farther than I was already being pushed by life. By the kids, by work, by everything. Like, I didn't feel like I could be pushed any more than I was being pushed. And I've proven myself wrong every single day. And it's been crazy, the mindset shift that I've had, that's just, instead of trying to protect my energy, instead of trying to protect myself, like, constantly from, like, stress or, like, work or anything like that, being overworked basically, that has totally, like, my mind has totally shifted into accepting the hard things that life kind of throws at you, and then also inducing like hard things on myself to like push myself, because I know I can handle it. I know I'm strong. I know that I can do it, and it's been so incredible to see how much stronger my mind has become. My body's still working on getting strong, and that's what we'll really be working on in phase 2, is just getting my body stronger and still a little thinner, but my mind is strong. I could do anything. Like, I feel like I could do anything at this point in time, and that is such a shift from where I was at not even 3 months ago, where I was just trying to avoid anything hard. If you are looking for a solution, if you are looking to learn how to take care of your body, if you're wanting to learn how to eat, how to exercise, to actually get results that stay and have the knowledge that you need to get those results to stay, highly recommend this program. If you go to TheWinnerLifestyle.com and you punch in my code, which is Kenzie, Kenzie, you get 20% off the program, which is awesome. And that program will give you everything you need to know for your diet and exercise. And just based on that alone, you could see awesome results. There's also a link that you can do one-on-one consultations with James and workouts with James. Highly recommend. In the first 30 days, what really made the biggest difference for me was the accountability, was being able to ask some questions and get feedback on what I was doing to make sure I was on track. So even if you only do that for 30 days, those first 30 days are vital, so imperative to your progress. So highly recommend doing that just to make sure you're on the right track. And then even from there, like, so useful, so helpful. James has been doing this for over 10 years. He is incredible at what he does. And so having that one-on-one tailored help is, for me, was so vital in my journey, and still is as I keep going to get better, stronger, all those things. So definitely recommend doing that. Excited to take you guys along for what's next, part 2. Woo! It's also been so fun to see the difference in my kids and my husband. While I've been on this journey, the other day my husband gave me a hug. He's like, "Your hugs are so skinny now." And it's just funny, and he'll like pick me up and carry me around the house, and it's just like so fun. Like, it's just so fun, and it feels so good. We've definitely become closer because of this process and this journey. And then with my kids, like, they pretend to play workout, and my little son will go around the house like jumping, like he's doing jump spots around the house, and it's so cute, and I just feel a lot of pride as a parent, like, in how the example that I'm setting for them. Speaking of, what you doing? Anyway, and just being able to teach them about our bodies being strong, and about exercise, and about making good choices with our food. And that's a big reason why I even started, was just knowing, like, I am their parent, and I am responsible for teaching them about this, so I need to do my part to learn about it, basically. But it's been so amazing to see the impact that it's had on them, and the way that it's affected just how they think and how they feel about themselves, and that it feels great as a parent to know that I'm doing my part to help them live happy, healthy lives. Huh, Bubby?